Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and just listen. Today, we are going to talk about something very simple, something very real, something you already know in your life. We are going to talk about your weekend. Many English learners understand English, but when someone asks a simple question like, "What did you do on the weekend?" the mind becomes blank. The ideas are there, but the words do not come out. Today, we will fix that. Slowly, gently, step by step.
Hi, Lucky. I really like this topic because people ask me this question all the time. At work, at school, even friends ask me. And I always feel confused.
That is very normal, Emma. Talking about your weekend is one of the most common conversations in English, but no one teaches it calmly. They teach grammar, they teach rules, but they do not teach real speaking. Today, we will speak like real people. Let me explain the topic in one very easy sentence. Talking about your weekend means telling small stories about what you did, how you felt, and who you were with. That's all. No pressure, no big words.
So I don't need to say something exciting?
No, not at all. Your weekend does not need to be special. It just needs to be real. Even a quiet weekend is perfect English practice. Section 1. Basic Weekend Questions. Let's start with the most common questions. You will hear these everywhere. How was your weekend? What did you do this weekend? Did you have a good weekend? These questions are friendly. They are not tests.
But my brain treats them like a test.
Yes, many learners feel that way. But remember, the other person just wants to connect with you. They are not checking your grammar. Simple answers you can use. Here are very easy answers. It was good. It was nice. It was quiet. It was busy. It was relaxing.
Really? That's enough?
Yes, that is enough. If the other person wants more details, they will ask another question. Repeat after me, slowly. It was good.
It was good.
It was quiet.
It was quiet.
It was relaxing.
It was relaxing.
Very nice, clear and natural. Section 2. Adding one small detail. Now let's make your answer a little longer. Not long, just one small detail. For example, it was good. I stayed at home. It was quiet. I rested a lot. It was busy. I had some work.
So I don't need to tell my whole story?
No. English conversations grow slowly, one sentence at a time. Daily life examples. Listen to these examples. It was nice. I met my friend. It was relaxing. I watched movies. It was busy. I worked on Saturday. It was good. I spent time with my family. It was quiet. I stayed at home. Very simple. Very real. Repeat after me, with details. It was nice. I met my friend.
It was nice. I met my friend.
It was relaxing. I watched movies.
It was relaxing. I watched movies.
Excellent. Section 3. Talking about Saturday and Sunday. Now, let's go a little deeper. Many people talk about Saturday and Sunday separately. You can use very easy sentences. On Saturday, I went shopping. On Sunday, I stayed at home. On Saturday, I worked. On Sunday, I relaxed.
That feels more clear in my head.
Yes, because your brain likes structure. Saturday, Sunday. Simple. Examples from real life. On Saturday, I cleaned my house. On Saturday, I met my cousin. On Sunday, I watched TV. On Sunday, I cooked food. On Sunday, I slept a lot. These sentences are not boring. They are honest. Mini conversation. Office talk. Let's imagine a real situation. Monday morning. Office. A colleague speaks to you. Hey, how was your weekend?
It was good.
Oh, nice. What did you do?
On Saturday, I worked. On Sunday, I stayed at home.
Perfect. That is real English.
I feel like I can say this now.
You can, because it is already your life. Section 4. Talking about feelings. Now, let's add feelings. Feelings make your English sound natural. You can say, I felt relaxed. I felt tired. I felt happy. I felt busy.
I felt relaxed.
Yes, that is very common. Examples with feelings. I felt relaxed because I rested. I felt tired because I worked. I felt happy because I met my family. I felt bored at home. I felt good after sleeping well. Repeat after me. Feelings. Repeat after me. I felt relaxed.
I felt relaxed.
I felt tired.
I felt tired.
Very clear. Section 5. When you did nothing special. Now this is very important. Many learners think, I did nothing so I cannot speak. But doing nothing is also a story.
That is me. Most weekends.
And that is completely fine. You can say, I didn't do much. I stayed at home. I just rested. I had a quiet weekend. These are perfect answers.
That takes away a lot of pressure.
Good. Pressure is the enemy of speaking. Mini conversation. Friendly talk. How was your weekend?
It was quiet. I didn't do much.
That sounds nice.
Yes, I needed rest.
This is real-life English. Simple, warm, human. Now let's move a little deeper, but still keep everything easy. So far, you learned how to say how your weekend was, what you did, and how you felt. Now let's learn how to add small details so your English sounds more natural and confident. Section 6. Talking about places. One easy way to make your answer better is to talk about where you went. You can use very simple place words. Home, market, park, mall, restaurant, friend's house.
I know these words, but I don't know how to connect them.
That's okay. You only need one small structure. Listen carefully. I went to the park. I stayed at home. I went to the mall. I visited my friend. That's it. Real-life examples. On Saturday, I went to the market. On Sunday, I stayed at home. I went to the park in the evening. I visited my friend on Sunday. I went to a restaurant with my family. Very natural, very easy. Repeat after me. Places. Repeat after me. I stayed at home.
I stayed at home.
I went to the market.
I went to the market.
Excellent. Section 8. Talking about people. Now, let's talk about who you were with. This is very common in weekend conversations. You can say, with my family, with my friends, with my parents, with my cousin, or alone.
I like saying alone. It feels honest.
Yes, being alone is not bad English. It is real life. Examples. With people. I watched a movie with my family. I went shopping with my friend. I had lunch with my parents. I stayed at home alone. I met my cousin on Sunday. Repeat after me. People. I stayed at home with my family.
I stayed at home with my family.
I went out with my friend.
I went out with my friend.
Section 8. Talking about small activities. Now let's talk about activities. You do not need big activities. Small daily activities are perfect.
Like sleeping and watching TV?
Yes, exactly like that. Here are some common ones. Watched TV, slept a lot, cooked food, cleaned the house, listened to music, used my phone. Daily life sentences. Warm TV in the evening. I slept a lot on Sunday. I cooked food at home. I cleaned my room. I listened to music. I used my phone and relaxed.
This sounds like my real weekend.
That's why it works. Mini story. Emma's weekend. Emma, tell me about your weekend. Slowly. No pressure.
Okay. It was nice. On Saturday, I stayed at home. I cleaned my room and watched TV. On Sunday, I met my friend. I felt relaxed.
That was perfect. Clear. Natural. Real. Section 9. When someone asks more questions. Sometimes people ask follow-up questions. Like, what did you watch? Where did you go? Did you enjoy it?
These questions make me nervous.
You can answer very simply. You don't need long answer. Simple answers. I watched a movie. I went to the mall. Yes, I enjoyed it. Yes, it was nice. Not really. I was tired. All good answers. Repeat after me. Short replies. Repeat after me. Yes, I enjoyed it.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Not really. I was tired.
Not really. I was tired.
Section 10. Talking about a busy weekend. Now, let's talk about busy weekends. You can say, I was very busy this weekend. I worked on Saturday. I didn't get much rest. I felt tired on Sunday. It was busy, but okay. Examples. I was very busy this weekend. I worked on Saturday. I didn't get much rest. I felt tired on Sunday. It was busy, but okay. Soft, practice conversation. How was your weekend?
It was busy.
Oh, what happened?
I worked on Saturday and cleaned my house on Sunday.
I see. You need rest now. That is natural English. Before we finish, let's take a quiet moment and remember what we practiced today. Talking about your weekend does not need difficult English. You learned how to talk about how your weekend was, what you did, where you went, who you were with, how you felt. All with simple, real sentences.
Yes, now I don't feel scared when someone asks, how was your weekend?
And that is the goal. Not perfect English, just clear and honest English. Final practice. Say it once more. Say these sentences slowly. My weekend was nice. I stayed at home. I met my friend. I watched TV. I felt relaxed.
These feel easy now.
And they should feel easy. Because this is real daily English, the kind people actually use. Now it's your turn. In the comments below, try to write just 2 or 3 simple sentences about your weekend. For example, I stayed at home. I watched a movie. I felt happy. No pressure. No long sentences.
Yes, write slowly, write simply.
That is how confidence grows.
Gentle goodbye. If this conversation helped you feel more relaxed with English, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us continue creating calm, real English practice for you.
And share it with a friend who wants to speak English naturally.
Thank you for listening with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, one small sentence at a time.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye. Take care and speak English with confidence.